What if the restart doesn't look like revival? What if it looks like rebuilding quietly? Faith doesn't always shout. Sometimes it whispers, try again. You may have fallen, but God hasn't changed his mind about you. Sometimes the miracle isn't in moving mountains, it's in the courage to stand back up when life knocks you down. Stay with me till the end today. I'm going to share with you how the fall is just a setup to restart, why not quitting isn't an option, and why you are built for this. You thought it was over. You thought you messed up too much, waited too long, or walked too far. But listen to me. Grace still has your name on it. The same God who called you before the storm hasn't canceled your purpose because of it. In fact, this is the part of your story where he proves redemption looks good on you. You don't need to start over. You just need to start again. Every great comeback starts with a breaking point, and maybe yours is right here. The moment you realize the delay was a denial. Peter denied Jesus 3 times, and yet Jesus called him by name again. Peter, do you love me? It wasn't shame, it was invitation. God doesn't call you out to condemn you. He calls you out to remind you who you are. You might have let go of your confidence, your consistent fire, but you haven't lost your calling. Every restart is holy ground. When God lets you fall, it's never for failure. It's for your foundation. So don't despise the restart. He's building you stronger, wiser, softer, with deeper faith this time around. So what if the restart doesn't look like revival? What if it looks like rebuilding quietly? Faith doesn't always shout. Sometimes it whispers, try again. You may not see instant result, but heaven does. Every time you get back up, angels take note. Every time you show back up after disappointment, heaven celebrates your persistence. Isaiah 61:3 said, God gives beauty for ashes. But that means something had to burn first. You might be standing in ashes right now, but ashes are proof that fire can't destroy what's eternal. You are still chosen, still seen, and still standing. Even if the last season stripped everything away, God is still saying, you can begin again. Faith that the failure isn't difficult, it's quieter but stronger. It doesn't need applause, it just needs alignment. You don't need to prove yourself anymore. You just need to position yourself, because when faith matures, it stops needing clarity before it moves. Think of David. He didn't need another crown to prove he was king. He just needed God's presence. That's where you are right now. Not chasing the next thing, but learning to carry what's within you. You cried enough. Tears over what didn't work. Now it's time to build on what's left, because what's left is more than enough for God to use. Maybe you've been saying, God, I don't even know where to start. But what if he's not asking you to start from somewhere? He's asking you to start with him. He's not waiting for your perfection. He's waiting for your permission. He can breathe on your brokenness and make it beautiful again. This is not the end. It's the edit that makes the story worth reading. You're not who you used to be. And that's good news. God didn't just save you from something. He's saving you for something. The restart isn't punishment. It's positioning. So this is your invitation, not to do it perfect, but to do it again, faithfully. Faith to begin again looks like standing in the same spot that broke you and saying, I still believe. Let that declaration echo through your home, your heart, your spirit. I still believe. I still believe. I still believe. Because sometimes faith doesn't roar. It returns. It comes back wiser, quieter, but unshakable. So take a deep breath. Now ask yourself, what dream did I stop believing God could resurrect? What part of me is still scared to start again? And what if the thing I lost was never the end, but the seed for something greater? Share this in the comments. Tell me one thing you're daring to begin again. Your story could be the hope someone else is waiting to hear. And you actually are being selfish for holding it to yourself when you can help someone else. If this spoke to you, subscribe, share, because someone out there needs to know it's not over yet.